Hello, beautiful people out there in the world. How are you beautiful people feeling today, this evening, beautiful people? I hope you beautiful people had a wonderful day at work. I hope it wasn't a trying day. I hope the day didn't take its toll on you at work or get the best of you, beautiful people. Beautiful people, I just had a beautiful conversation with some elderly people. One was in her 80s. She looked really, really beautiful. You know, she had a dress on. You know, she was dressed up in a nice yellow dress with a blouse on, totally and completely covered everything. Reminded me of, took my mind way back to the 60s and the 70s and the 80s when women really used to be conservative like that. She looked really, really beautiful. Dress came down to her knees, very friendly. You know, Asian lady. And her partner, you know, he was a nice gentleman, Caucasian, and he was in his 90s. You know, and you would think just talking to those people, you know, they're just outdated, you know, like jobs do usually do you when you get a certain age. You know, they want you to train someone else to take your position, to take your place. You can't replace these beautiful people. When they get up in age, they know more than any of us, as much as we hate to admit it. You know, we think everything is new. And none of this stuff in this world is new. It's all recycled. Just from generation to generation. They're just doing it differently, but the same old thing. Beautiful people. And I enjoyed talking to them. And they were talking about how things used to be. You know, it was easy for you to be yourself. You didn't have to dress a certain way to go to amongst a certain class of people or to certain places of business and different things like that for them to receive you or think less of you or think that you're not a certain way or you're not homeless and all that kind of stuff, and they'll turn you away. You know, and they were talking about the wisdom of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And, you know, it's and a lot of the things they're saying is true. You know, we got to get back to what works. How is it that we have allowed what works, never stop working, never will stop working, to be replaced with this stuff, this temporary stuff that really don't work? It look like it worked, but you let a good earthquake or something come through here, ain't none of that stuff gonna work. Beautiful people, they done take away the analog and replaced it with digital. You know, and analog, it works better than digital. Analog will work. None of this digital stuff, it looked like it worked. It looked good long as everything is at ease, you know, and it looked like it's working. But all this stuff they make nowadays, it ain't good for your health. Back then, stuff was good for your health. Now, this stuff here ain't good for your health. You got to deal with all this radiation and all that kind of stuff, you know, things that people don't want to talk about. Beautiful people, but we've got to, you know, get back to protecting those beautiful people. We've got to get back to doing what's right. Stop, you know, wanting to get even with each other, wanting to punish each other. You know, everything is negative, beautiful people. Everything don't have to be negative. Everything don't have to be wrong. You know, beautiful people who are still searching for their identity, who are still trying to come into their own. Beautiful people who are still have not come into the reality of who they are. Beautiful people. And a lot of these beautiful people are vindictive, you know, and you know, beautiful people, they don't see, we got to do a better job of seeing the beauty in everything, beautiful people. We choose to see the negative. I don't like the way she was looking at me. I don't like the way she was staring at me. What is she up to? What is that all about? Is she out to get me? She keep looking at me like that. She look at me like that one more time. You know, it's going to be me and her. What you say, man? Huh? We always got to defend, like we got to defend our manhood. We got something to prove. Ain't nothing to prove. It's all been proven. You know, the only thing we need to prove now is how good, how great, and how well we can love each other. And how we can stay doing it, how we can continue to do it. That's the only thing that we need to be proven, or that should be proven, beautiful people. Every time we look at somebody, beautiful people, or that somebody look at us, beautiful people, we're looking to fuss, beautiful people. Every time somebody look at us, beautiful people, the wrong way, beautiful people, we've got to, or we just think that it's the wrong way. Nothing wrong with somebody staring at you. They may want to be like you. They may have seen you in times past before and have acknowledged something beautiful about your beautiful self. That's relatable to who they want to be, how they want to be, how they want to conduct themselves, how they want to carry themselves, how good they think about themselves, and they see something beautiful about you. And they want to be just like you, beautiful people. Their chances are, if they thought that they could get away with it and you'd be open to it, they want to come to you, and ask you some wholesome and healthy questions, about your beautiful self or how you arrived to the point where you are, that defines that beauty, beautiful people, or that just has a voice all its own that just speaks for itself. Beautiful people, give them that opportunity. Give them that occasion to do so. Don't think so downtrodden. Don't let everything be so way out and far-fetched, beautiful people. For others, in terms of the beauty that your beautiful self should exemplify. Beautiful people, they can't catch or they can't be receptive to. They can't receive it because you won't allow them to retrieve it. Beautiful people, you done closed the door. As soon as you saw them looking at you, you done closed the door, ran and sheltered yourself in. You done boxed yourself in. You done locked the door, beautiful people. And nobody got the key but you, beautiful people. And chances are you done lost it, beautiful people. This is not the way to live and for us to be, beautiful people, for us to function in life and in society. We should see the beauty in everything, beautiful people. We should want to see the beauty in everything. We should want to be exposed to the beauty in everything, beautiful people. We should live this life to be peaceable, to be happy, beautiful people. We should live this life, beautiful people, to want to be better, to think better. You beautiful people, we should look up at the trees and see how beautiful they are. And all of that, how they defer that decadence, beautiful people, and the texture and the color. We should see nothing but beautiful things in each other when we look at each other, beautiful people. We should experience nothing but beautiful things in the weather. So what is raining, beautiful people? So what, beautiful people? If it was hailing outside, then it rained in a week or so or two. That's water. If you put a canister, a bucket outside, it'll melt sooner or later, beautiful people. It will melt, and guess what? You got water to drink, beautiful people. You got to see the beauty in everything and stop with the Papa Smurf attitude or mentality for thinking we'll never make it. Yes, we will. We're going to always make it. We're going to continue to make it. We're going to keep making it. Making it is the way to go. Making it is the way to show. Making it is the way to know, beautiful people. We've got to get past, beautiful people, thinking the worst. We got to get out of the twilight zone, beautiful people. Outer limits. We're living in the outer limits. No wonder. That's why you're thinking the way you're thinking, beautiful people, because you're living in the outer limits. Get back in the limits, beautiful people. And when you get back in the limits, get back to the norm, beautiful people. Come back to what's ordinary, what's normal, what's common, a common ground and a common way for thinking, beautiful people, without blinking, beautiful people, without being dysfunctional. Relax, beautiful people, relax and just open up, beautiful people, and allow the normalcy of that beauty to just flow, beautiful people. They was talking about the elderly people, how people are so tensed up and angry, beautiful people. Just tensed up and angry, beautiful people. And if you're angry for occurrences and happenings and things that have taken place in your life, okay, beautiful people, everybody's going through something. Everybody's experiencing something. It's not what happens to you. It's how you handle, how you relate to, how you deal with what you've gone through, what you've been through, and what's happened to you, beautiful people. Don't allow it to get the best of you, beautiful people. Don't allow nothing to prevent you from being yourself. If, beautiful people, with all due respect and no offense, if it was the loss of loved ones, beautiful people, they would have wanted you to go on and take that legacy of their lives and your lives and take it on to the next level, beautiful people, so that upon doing so, other people can experience that beauty of that legacy and they can make them better people in their life and in their living. To all you beautiful people out there in the world, beautiful people, stop by and smile with me and let's smile together. Frank Anderson, kind words and a smile, beautiful people. To all you beautiful people out there in the world, have a smiling day.